We can move on. Let's continue to talk about this division. Sorry, we went on a tangent again. Still talking about Portland. So, in terms of wins for this division, who do you think is the division winner, and how many wins do you think each team makes?
Oklahoma City, and I think Oklahoma City can win 52 games. I think Denver's probably going to win about. Denver is also another team because I think Gary Harris could have a breakout season. Denver's a very interesting team. I'm still waiting for Moutier to do anything in the National Basketball Association.
That man body is a corpse.
Who?
Moutier. He just out there to collect space, bro. It's a wrap, G. It's over.
I'm surprised Fareed is still on the team. Honestly, I thought he would have been traded by now, but I think
there's nobody wants him.
I mean, it's $12 million. It's not that bad.
You have to take on $12 million worth of cap for a 6'8" power forward who's only getting older.
He's 27.
Still, he's only getting older. What is his ceiling? Has he not already hit his ceiling?
Yeah, pretty much.
So what are you going to get from him? But a second rounder. Who's going to give you that? Actually, that wouldn't be a bad trade for Boston. You go out and get Fareed. Bring him off the bench to play power forward. Run him out there with a lineup of Al Horford and tell him to grab rebounds.
I mean, but that's still a little lineup though. That's a very little front line. That's still no size.
You're not finishing the game with him.
That's still no size.
You're not finishing the game with him.
But you're not acquiring size.
But you need rebounds.
Is he not a rebounder?
Is he not a rebounder?
Yeah, but he's not a...
Were you saying the same thing about Ben Wallace?
Huh?
Were you saying the same thing
about... He's not Ben Wallace.
But in terms of rebounding, they both...
Yeah, but Ben Wallace is an actual... They both rebound what?
They both rebound well.
He don't rebound Ben Wallace good.
But he's like a Ben Wallace light in terms of rebounding.
No, he's not.
A rebounder.
No, he's not.
He rebounding energy. That's all you need from him.
Yeah, but he ain't Ben Wallace good.
Who the fuck else?
They need rim protection. They need rim protection.
There is no rim protection out there.
I just told you one, Tyson Chandler.
You not Danny Ainge, motherfucker.
Obviously, you ain't either, because he ain't gonna get this man either.
He might.
He's not. He's not. No. But no, I think Denver could win like 45 games, I think. Minnesota, I think Minnesota's probably going to end up winning about 48. Mm-hmm. Portland, I think Portland's going to win 48. And I think Utah is going to win about 44 games, 44, 45 games.
So who do you think out of this division makes the playoffs?
Minnesota, Oklahoma City, and Portland.
All right, cool. So I'm going to go with... I think Minnesota. I think the division winner this year is going to be the Trailblazers. Actually, I'm taking Portland at 52 games. Right behind them, I'm taking Oklahoma City with 51 games, and I think they're going to make the playoffs as well. And I think Minnesota will sneak into the playoffs with like 47 to 48 wins. I think Utah winds up winning 45 games. Denver winds up making a push for the playoffs, winning somewhere around like 46, 47 games, but ultimately I don't think they'll be able to catch Minnesota, and I don't see 4 teams from this division going to the playoffs, although you would like to say that, but I still think that the Clippers are going to be tough competition. The Pelicans are, as well as the Grizzlies, because like it or not, Marc Gasol is still a good enough player to get you, and last year they made the playoffs with 43 wins, so really, honestly, I think you're going to need...
You're going to need 48 to get in.
You're going to need at least 48 wins. Yeah, you're going to need at least 48 to 50 wins to get into the playoffs this year. I think the Clippers are my dark horse, though, to make it in the AC if they get that guy. I mean, if the guy that they just signed from Europe, the one that everybody's saying is the greatest passer of all, Kevin Durant literally said he's the greatest pass. He threw the best pass he ever seen in his life. He's like, that dude is going to be a monster in the NBA. So if Kevin Durant said it, I believe him.
But
so they might be an interesting team.
So question, do you foresee anybody in the West besides the Warriors winning upwards of like 55 games, 55 to 60 games? Because that would affect how many wins you need to get in. If two teams win 60 games, everybody's record is going to be around like 48.
I think that, well, it depends. It depends on DeJounte Murray. If DeJounte Murray can come out and give you 15 to 18,
that's a big jump.
Whatever. He's going to be the starting point guard. If DeJounte Murray can come out and give you 15 to 18 points a night and give you 4 to 5 assists a night, I think that the Spurs will wind up will wind up winning 60 games again this year. Because I just don't see Kawhi slowing down, and he's also got a point to prove. Like last year, he's got a point to prove. I mean, let's just be honest. Like they didn't want to mortgage away his future to have him come back and try to play on that bum ankle, but he still got a point to prove. Like he still is. He was an MVP candidate last year. Why couldn't he be the MVP this year? Like if I'm him, that's how I'm thinking. I could be the best player on the planet. Like LeBron old as fuck. All I gotta do is really take out KD and Steph. Like that's.
I mean, for 30 minutes he was the best player on the court.
Yeah, for 30 minutes though. So
I mean,
it's a long series, bro. It's a long series.
I still think that series would have won 6.
I don't.
It would have won 6. They would have won that game.
Spurs would have won that game.
They would have won that game.
It would have won 5.
They would have won that game. The Warriors would have came back and won. Somehow the Spurs would have probably pulled one out at home, and they probably would have. The Warriors probably would have won in 6.
I think the Warriors would have won in 5 if they lost that game. I still don't necessarily know for a fact that they would have lost. They weren't coming back. Kawhi was the best player on that court. Like I said, but you were still in the beginning of the third quarter. You have 2 of the best offensive players in the NBA on the other side of the floor.
Now, granted, they weren't going to get blown out.
You have 3 of the top 20 offensive players in the NBA on your offensive court.
I hear you.
Come on.
They weren't going to get blown out, but they were going to lose. They were eventually going to heat up, yes, because you can't keep that level of scoring in complete check for too long. But Kawhi was the best player on that court until Zaza did that fuck shit.
Don't blame it on Zaza, man.
He did it.
He's 7'1", bro.
Like I said, he didn't try to do it, but he didn't try not to do it.
What the fuck does that mean?
He didn't.
Exactly.
He didn't try to get his foot out the way. I mean, like I told you, this is a bad analogy.
Forward, how are you gonna try? Why are you taking a step?
Like I told you,
okay.
It's a bad. It's like if I shoot in a crowd and I was shooting at somebody. Obviously, I didn't care that much if somebody else got hit, because if I did, I wouldn't have shot in the crowd. So I didn't try to shoot this other person, but I didn't try too hard not to shoot this person. Zaza didn't try to hurt him, but he didn't try too hard not to hurt him.
I hate the fact that that's actually a good analogy.
Exactly. It's a great analogy.
It's actually a good analogy.
It's a great analogy.
Whatever. But, yeah, I think that, that's really what I'm taking, for that division. You want to go on and do another division?